Welcome to Akron Buzz, everyone. I'm your host, Sarah White, and I am thrilled to be talking to Jeff Dickerson today. Hi, Jeff. How are you?
Hi, Sarah. How are you? I'm great. Thank you.
Awesome. And Jeff is the owner of Mutt and Jeff's Beauty Parlor.
That's correct.
And you are located in Canton.
Correct.
And I want to just hear a little bit about how you got started with us.
Well, interesting story. I was in sales and retail most of my life. And then 17 years ago, I was managing a shoe store out at Belden Village Mall and was laid off, a bunch of corporate layoffs. And a friend of my mom's that she had worked with at Stark County Courthouse started a dog grooming business, and they were looking for a bather. So in my downtime, as I was putting out resumes to look for another sales job, I started bathing dogs. And the woman that owned the business at the time told me that I had a really good knack for it, and started showing me how to do the haircuts and whatever else. And from that point on, I never looked back, and I've been doing it for 17 years.
Yeah, so you started off already kind of having that business background, got into dog bathing, grooming, and then put that together, which is great.
Put it all together.
Yeah, I love that. So tell us a little bit about what you do there, what services you offer. If people have dogs in Canton, do you just work with dogs? Do you work with other animals? That kind of stuff.
We work specifically with dogs.
Okay.
And I say we because my business has grown. When I started 7 years ago, it was just myself, one-man show.
Okay.
And then in January of 2019, we purchased a building, which was only a few blocks south of my original location. And we had room for 3 groomers in this spot. So now I have my half-sister Amanda, who is also a groomer. She's fantastic. And we just added a girl named Veronica Spock. She's been grooming for 17 years, as long as I have. So the 3 of us are really enjoying what we do. But yeah, we groom specifically dogs. And but it's full grooming. We do anything from just a toenail trim to, people have come in for specific things, but for the most part, it's full service dog grooming.
Oh, great.
Just dogs though, no cats.
Okay, no cats. Very good.
Allergies.
I thought it was pretty cool. One of our people here at Akron Buzz, Corey, right over here, has brought Sophia into your shop.
Got a voucher.
So we had a connection.
I've got a voucher.
And yeah,
Corey and
we
Sophia,
know that you do a good job.
yeah.
So if anyone has a dog over in the Canton area, they can bring them over to you as well. So where are you located at?
We are at 1919 39th Street Northwest in Canton, Ohio. And you can find us on Facebook as well. That's the only social media I'm on.
Yeah, that's okay. And I did find out that you do have to type in Mutt and Jeff's Beauty Parlor to find you.
Pawlor, people.
Yes.
Pawlor.
Because there are
quite
other Mutt and
clever.
Jeffs. So type in that whole thing and you'll find you guys as well. And then we wanted to give everyone the shop phone number too. So we have 330-915-8240.
Correct.
Is the shop phone number, and you can get a hold of anyone there as well.
Sure.
So
Book
I have a dog, I
appointments.
have a Beagle, and he doesn't need a lot of grooming, but I know, and like you said earlier, those toenail clips are really important. So people can come in for really simple things like that as well.
Absolutely. And when you say Beagle, yes, Beagles and Bulldogs, notorious for being a little difficult for the dog grooming.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
sorry, for the nail clipping.
Yeah, there's no way I would try to nail clip.
A lot of
him
screamers,
myself.
a lot of it's a lot. There's a lot of drama involved with those dogs, but yeah, for the most part,
This is super silly.
you just remain calm, and the dog remains calm. It's usually the owners we have to.
Right.
Like, guys, relax. Okay,
Maybe you should leave the room.
We got this. Yeah.
This is really silly, but my daughters love when the groomer paints the dog's nails. Do you guys do that? Any nail painting at your parlor?
I specifically don't.
You don't?
I was asked to do that about a decade ago, and didn't turn out so well. Not my niche. So.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah, but I've never seen Veronica or Amanda do it, but it's possible that they might. We don't have a lot of requests for it, but yeah.
Well, I have little tiny children, so.
Trust me, I know. Yeah, and normally they can do that at home themselves too.
Yeah,
So
that's true. We should try that.
You know,
I might try to paint his nails.
go for it. Have fun.
Right. So you wanted to thank Richard.
I do. I wanted
Yes.
to thank Richard and Christina, Richard Stano and Christina Irwin from Dual Phoenix Productions for making this connection so I
Yeah.
could come up here and do the show and promote the business. And yeah, and other than that, I just want to say that I'm also in a group called Abandoned Vehicles. We play original rock and roll, so look for us too when we're out and about.
I love that.
Because we're going to be hitting Akron soon.
Yeah,
so.
I love that. That's great. What do you play?
I'm lead singer.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What kind of music? So it's just like classic rock?
It's original rock and roll.
Okay.
It's probably more alternative indie, I would guess. You know.
And when you say original, it's all original music?
All original music.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. I love that.
Sorry, not to dissuade from
no.
Jeff's Beauty Parlor. That's what we're here for.
So lastly, going back to the beauty parlor, I just want you to tell us why you love doing this, why you're passionate about it. I love kind of hearing people's hearts behind their business as well.
Well, the dogs don't talk back.
Right, that's true.
That's the big thing. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, I dealt with humans for so long, you know, and it was just such a nice change to I mean, you still have to keep a good rapport with the owners and whatever, but what I found was if the dog likes you, that's what's more important to the owner, even if they're not a fan of
making
yours
them
for
feel
some
comfortable.
reason. Exactly. Yeah, so I think that's the key to it is establishing a good relationship and trust with the animal, and then everything else just kind of falls in line.
Okay, great.
So.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show.
Well, thanks for having me.
I hope that people will check out Mutt and Jeff's Beauty Parlor, especially if you are on the side of Akron that's towards Canton or you live in the Canton area. We want you guys to check it out. So thank you guys for being with us here today. We had a great time with Jeff Dickerson. Thanks, Jeff. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.